Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's bonus banger time, y'all. It's bonus banger time. That's a lock. I got one for y'all, because it's bonus banger time. Let's get it. Y'all know I keep bangers in the cut. I got bangers at all times. Y'all already know what it is, man. But like I like to say before I start my videos, man, I have no problem delivering this content. I have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all about the dangers that lies in prison. I have no problem warning y'all about the predators, the maniacs, and the psychos. They are in there waiting for you. I have no problem giving y'all the count on these things, man. I just need y'all to do one thing, and y'all know that's what it is, man. Stay out the way. That's what I need y'all to do, man. Stay out the way. Stay out the way, live a great life, man. Don't be stressed out about the streets. Don't be stressed out about people kicking your door down trying to rob you. Don't be stressed out about the police pulling you over and you dirty and you might go to jail. Don't be stressed about those things no more, man. Let's ride clean. Let's do the right thing. Let's hang with the right people. Let's do the right things. We can stay out the way if we want to, man. You just have to want to within yourself. If you really tell yourself you want to stay out the way, man, you will leave everything alone cold turkey, man. That's all you have to do, man. It's just give it everything up, man, and live the regular life, because the regular life is normal. So don't be scared to live the regular life. Stay out the way, y'all. That's it, period. But like I was saying, man, it's a bonus banger right here, y'all. And y'all already know what I need y'all to do with this one. Like, share, subscribe to the show. Let's get it. Let's go. You already know what it is, man. But it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called Predator's Ultimatum. Yeah, man. Crazy situation, man. Y'all already know how I do, man. Every now and then, I'm waking the people up, man, that might not be strong like the rest of us. And when we go in prison and we can handle ourselves, man, I'm waking those people up that's out there breaking the law, man. And I have to warn those particular people. They are predators waiting on you in there, man. Y'all already know the count. They in there. They waiting on you. They lurking. They waiting to finesse you. They waiting to see if you weak. They waiting to see if you alone. They wait their moments out, man. They have no problem being patient, man. These predators that I talk about in these videos, man, they are the worst in prison. These are the worst type of people, and these will be the worst type of stories, man, because it's the worst type of stuff that I witnessed, y'all. It's crazy in there when it comes to them, man. It's all type of situations that I saw, and it's all type of things that made my skin crawl, man. So when I give y'all these stories, man, like, I'm really trying to, like, save people from going inside and having to deal with these people, man. Like, I want to scare you about these people, because these people are in there lurking and they waiting, like I told y'all, man. But that brings me to the story that I have for y'all today. And we are on Sussex 2 for this one, y'all. We are on Sussex 2 for this story right here, man. And I can remember being in 4 building on this one, y'all. This was in 4 building, man. And I'm in 4B at the time, man. Downstairs in 4B, man. I wasn't in this part a long time, but I think I got a story or two when I was in 4B. But when I got to this pod, it was kind of like a new territory for me. It was new territory on Sussex around this time, man. What, 2007? Around this time, it was kind of like new territory because I never knew this pod. I never been in this pod. I've been in every pod but this pod and A pod, which is next door, which was the non-smoking pod. So I've been in every pod in that building. But when I went downstairs to 4B, man, it was new adventures. It was new faces. It was new people. It was people that I didn't recognize. It was people that I didn't see. And it was people that was walking past me. And I promise y'all, my jump was like, my jump was going off. It was going off, y'all. I promise y'all it was going off. And I'm at the year, probably about year 6 or 7 at this time. And I'm already numb to myself. Like within myself, I know a predator when he walks by and my alarm go off. But at the end of the day, like I'm just numb to it. I'm numb to the point where they all over the place. I guarantee y'all, they all over the place, man. That's my word. They all over the place. So like me encountering the predator and my predator radar detector going off was nothing new. It was nothing new. So when I moved in the pod, I seen the different sets of groups there was in the pod. They had the Richmond boys. They had the Bloods. They had Norfolk dudes was in there. The Norfolk dudes that was in there, was a couple of dudes that in there I never recognized. I had a dude in there that I was cool with, and it was another dude that I knew that I was in 2 building with that was from Norfolk. I knew him. At the end of the day, I was good, but it was just still like new. So like I'm kind of like trying to scope everything out. I'm being nosy. I'm trying to watch everything and see what's going on because I'm in a new pod. So I'm watching everything, man. Like I say, it's all type of different groups in there. Everybody hang with their little groups. Everybody gambling over here. Everybody doing these things like that. So I can remember, man, the first time I encountered this predator, man, it was a known fact that dude get down with the boys. It was a known fact that he jiggle already, y'all. Y'all already know the count. It was a known fact that this man jiggle, man. And I'm going to say this man's name, man. This man's name was Oscar, man. And for real, man, Oscar was kind of like the worst. He was like one of the worst kind of guys. Like he wasn't like full-fledged predator type of guy. You know what I mean? Like when he went past me in the pod, my predator radar detector went off on him definitely. But like I told y'all, it's so many guys that be in there that be messing with the homosexuals. So like I don't put all of those guys in a basket of being predators. I don't do that because some guys just like to mess with guys. That's just their thing. Now you have the predators that finesse you and get you and they want to try like that. That's what turns a predator on. Pause. But at the end of the day, like I don't put all of them in predator category. So it was a few dudes in there that had messing with homosexuals on their jacket, which they didn't care about because they did it freely. They did it out in the open. They did it in front of everybody. So this one particular dude that stuck out was the only particular dude that had a homosexual in the cell with him. And his name was Oscar, man. And I want to say Oscar was from Buckingham County, man. Like he was from one of them counties, like, and he wasn't too much super duper old either. I say around this time right here, early 2000s, 2007, I'll say Oscar was like probably like 39, 40. He was older than all of us. You know what I mean? A lot of the dudes that was in the pod, but he wasn't the oldest in the pod, but he was an older dude to us. So he stuck out to me when I first seen him, man, because he was in the pod and he had his boy in the cell with him. They was roommates and they did everything together, man. It was wild. Like he was just like ridiculously open with it. He was ridiculously open with that joint. I'm talking about he didn't care. He would do anything in front of everybody, man. I'm talking about he went to the point where I would see this man tongue kissing his homosexual, man. Like pause. Like I wouldn't even want to look at these things. Y'all got to understand. I wouldn't even want to look at these things, man. But they will come out in the pod and they will sit down there and make their food together and they'll be at the table hugged up together, man. And next thing you know, they hugged up, waiting while the food cooking. They all hugged up. He hugging his homosexual boy from the back. Pause. He hugging him like this and he kissing all on his ear and all that. They'll be kissing and making out in front of everybody in the pod all the way up into the CO in the booth and say, get off him, get off him. Y'all don't do that. Don't do that. They'll tell him stop. You know what I mean? Because you don't supposed to do these things. So he'll be like, yeah. He had like one of these old funny dumbass voices too, man. He would talk like, yeah. All right, I got it. All right, got you, CO. I got you, CO. You know what I mean? Go right back, chilling with his goddamn homosexual. So in my eyes, like when the predator radar detector went off, I'm like, damn, he's a predator and he gets down like that. But at the end of the day, this was what he was into in the beginning. Like when I first encountered this man, Oscar was somebody that didn't care. Like I can remember one time, it was super funny, man. First of all, Oscar and the homosexual dude slept in cell 13. Now, cell 13 is the first cell when you get to when you pass 1 through 12, then you come around where the toilet is at and you come up, then you pass the 3 showers, then it starts a new row of cells, which is 13 cell will be the first one. It's right there. When that door is open, if you don't have your cut up, not even when the door is open, but if you don't have your cut up, people can stare directly into your cell. So I can remember one time, man, everybody was weak. The doors was open. And like this one CO that used to work, it was this dude, when he go in the booth and give the lady a break, he was cool as hell. He'll open the doors and leave them jumps open for a minute. So dudes would be running all over the place. And I can remember one time I come out my cell, because at this time right here, y'all, I'm in cell 33, right next to 34. So I'm jiving the back, but I can see like the showers, like for where the showers is at. I can see down there. I can see in the pod. It ain't like being in 34 when I told y'all I'm in the cut. So I can remember, man, I'm coming down the steps, y'all. And my homeboy, them niggas is weak. Niggas is weak as a bitch. Niggas is laughing like a bitch. Niggas like, yo, this nigga wildin'. Everybody like, yo, this dude wildin', y'all. I'm like, what's going on? He was like, yo, I told y'all pause wasn't in the Vinny yet, but if it was a pause, this would be a pause. Man, niggas was like, everybody was like, yo, look. Everybody was like, look. Man, I come down the steps, I hit the left and look, man, because the doors were open. It's right out in the open, man. Oscar was sitting on the bench. Sussex has a bench in the back of the cell. It's a little white little bench, like a little square. You sit down and it's a little another square at the top was supposed to be like a table. So like you can sit on the bench, like it's this little chair. So you can sit there. Oscar's sitting on the bench. The homosexual dude, man, massaging his feet. Pause, man. He's word in front of everybody. I'm talking about Oscar look like he wears size 12 and a half. The homosexual dude like putting that work in. Pause. I'm like, I seen it. I seen a lot in prison. I seen a lot of strange things. I seen a lot of weird things. But to see a man getting a foot massage from another man was wild. That was wild to me, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. That was a wild moment, man. So that was the first wild experience that I saw from Oscar Maniac ass, y'all. So boom! Oscar's running around doing his regular things. He's somebody that this is what he enjoys to do. He has this homosexual in the pod with him. He's in the room with him. He gets foot massages. They eat together. They kiss on each other. They making out in front of each other. They are basically married in the penitentiary. Man, oh man, they are, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they're basically married, which is wild as hell in there. But the time that he spent with him, that's all he cared. He didn't pay nobody else no mind in the pod. He wasn't into gambling. He wasn't into store boxing. He wasn't trying to have the sack. He wasn't doing none of these things. He just wanted to be in the cell with his homosexual. That's all Oscar wanted. Oscar was cool as long as he had that, man. The word that I got, Oscar been down a little bit, you know what I mean? Oscar been down probably since he was a young dude. And now I told y'all he like damn near 40 if he wasn't 40 yet at the time. So that's the word that I got back, who Oscar was. Me and him never had no conversations at all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Me and him never really had no conversations. The only thing that me and him had is when he get close slightly to me by the phone or over here by the hot pot or something like that, or we walk past each other, that's the only thing that we had was in passing. That's all it was with in passing. I never really talked to this guy because I knew he a maniac. I can see a maniac when I see one. You know what I mean? I know he was a maniac, y'all. He just ain't here super duper happy because he got the boy in the room with him. So he's enjoying his life. His life is all that is cracked up to be basically to him. He's feeling like prison is nothing. I'm in the cell with my boo. I'm good. Like, that's how I looked at it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. How else I was gonna look at it, man? That's what it was, man. So I'll say probably about me being in the pod for like a month. It probably been like a month, y'all. I'll give it a month. About a month of me being in the pod. Out of nowhere, the CEO come in the jump. The CEO go to the joint. He start looking. He start looking around. He looking around when he come in. He looking. He looking around. He don't see him. He don't. I guess he don't see who he looking for. So everybody see him because they hit the police noise when he came in. So everybody's looking at the police, and he's just coming to the pod. He's looking around. He's looking around. He leave out. He come back. This time when he come back, he go into the booth. He go into the booth. He looking at the car. He looking at all the stuff. He looking at the CO. Then he look. He said, he called the homosexual last name. You know what I mean? He called his last name. Homosexual was over there, back there with Oscar. Oscar, they all the way in the back. And they won't, at the table, they'll go sit all the way in the back where we shoot dice at. They'll just be sitting down, just kicking it like they, you know what I mean? Having a picnic some goddamn where. So he called the homosexual last name. Man, the homosexual got up. Goddamn, went to the booth. Goddamn, talked to the CO. Goddamn, next thing you know, you seen the CO handing out trash bags. Now, handing out trash bags, you either going to the hole, you getting transferred, or you moving. One of the three. Either way, you're not ready for it. It's not a good thing at the moment for certain people. Now, if you're getting transferred, you good. But the moving or the hole, that's not a good thing. So when we see the trash bags coming out, that nigga Oscar got up, he was like, baby. That nigga walked in, hey baby, what's going on? Everybody in the park got quiet. He was like, you getting transferred? I promise y'all, that's how his voice sounded. His voice cracked. He started crying like he was about to cry. This man sounded like he was about to cry. He said, you getting transferred? Man, you shit, I thought you told him to keep you on Sussex. He was like, I did, baby. I did. He was like, man, you ain't do that shit, man. Nigga went to his cell like a cry, man. He looked like he was about to cry. He went to cell 13 like a damn crybaby. That man walked to his cell like a crybaby. He was sick. He was sick as hell. That's my word. That man was sick as a bitch. That man was extra sick, man. That man was sick as hell, man. The homosexual dude packed all his shit up. He packed all his shit up, man.
Oscar helped that nigga take that shit to property, man. He went and talked to the CO, man. Got down this word. I'm standing over by the booth. Me and my homeboy slept in cell too, so we right there, but we end up standing like by the booth. When we was talking to the CO at first, after the CO was waiting for the homosexual to pack up, the CO dipped, went back in the booth. When he dipped, we just kept standing right there. Oscar walked back up with the homosexual. The CO dude come back in the pod. When the CO dude come back in the pod, Oscar walked up on him. He was like I didn't see tears, but he was. Let me walk him to property. Dude said he called Oscar last night. He said, man, god damn, he coming right back. You acting like you walking him to the bus. Everybody, me and my homeboys was right there. Everybody was like, oh shit. Everybody started laughing. Oscar said, I should say, I was like, yo, come on, y'all. Get the hell out of here. We walk, get away from this shit. That nigga said, I still want to walk on the property. Dude was like, man, all right, man, help me take his stuff. Just push the car. Yeah, man, all right. He let Oscar walk on the property. They come back from property. Goddamn homosexual and changed out the little junks you can. You know you got to put on the state shit because you get transferred the next day. He come back with that. Oscar sick. Oscar sick. He like, it's my last night with my baby. It's my last night. No, that's what I'm reading his damn brain. This is what his brain is saying. This is my last night with my baby. Pause. This is what his brain is saying. I know he's sick. He's sick as hell. He's sick as hell that his party is over with. The party is over with for this guy. The party is over with, y'all. So boom. Next morning come, man. Next morning come. Usually people get shipped through the night, early in the night, 5, 4 o'clock, they grab you, you know what I mean? This homosexual didn't get called until after breakfast. Now, sometimes I've seen it happen like this a couple times where you might not get transferred to late. Because when I got transferred to Greensville, when I left Lawrenceville, I thought I was going to leave in the wee hours of the night. No, they let me stay there damn near until lunchtime. I thought they forgot. I was hoping they forgot. Leave my ass on Lawrenceville. That's what I was thinking. No, they still called my ass after lunch. Still had to leave, man. So the homosexual dude stayed in there until then. Oscar dumb sick. He's sick. You can see it. Everybody, every time people try to talk to him, he ain't got no rap. His face is balled up. He's looking angry. He's serious as a bitch. You know what I mean? The homosexual dude looking like the goddamn show must go on, goddamn it. He taking his talents to another penitentiary. Pause. That's what he's doing. That's what I'm looking at. What the homosexual is saying. He's out of here. You know what I mean? Him and Oscar probably been in the cell how long? God knows how long. I don't know. They was together when I got in there. I never asked how long they was in the cell, but Oscar trying to get it together. You know, he kind of like, you know what I mean? Your bed gonna change, bro. You gotta get a new roommate. You gotta get all this shit. You gotta do all this shit. So they called the homosexual to leave. Oscar gave that nigga a hug, man. Like that jump was like a Boys the Men video. That nigga was. That's words, son. Like I heard this song. Forever love to the end of the road. Still I can't. That nigga was hugging the hell out the goddamn boy. That nigga, the boy hugged his inside. Oscar had that nigga up here like a woman. Word, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Oscar's a fucking maniac. I was like, yo, this is wild as a bitch. Homosexual leave. Oscar dumb sick. He go straight in the cell. He mad. Goddamn, he come back out. I see him talking to a dude. He like, yo, I don't want anybody in my cell either. I don't want anybody. I hope they leave me in the cell for a month by my damn self. Because I don't want nobody in the damn cell with me. I don't want nobody in the cell. So he trying to deal with it. He trying to deal with it, y'all. He trying to deal with it. He trying to deal with it. He trying to deal with it. You know what I mean? He's being an idiot because he's mad that goddamn, you know what I mean? The homosexual guard. So he just coming out in the park being mean to every damn body. Got an attitude like I told y'all. The man don't know what to do with his life for real, man. So next thing you know, out of nowhere, see a new dude coming in the pod. Goddamn, kind of tall dude. You know what I mean? Goddamn, coming to jump. Nigga tall as a bitch. Nigga like he about 6'5". Goddamn, nigga coming to jump. Nigga got a bald head. That nigga come in that bitch sweating. He come in the pod. Goddamn, like, see you like right there. You going to cell 13. Oscar got a nigga mad as a bitch. Like got a roommate already. He going to jump. Big tall dude coming to jump. Goddamn, Oscar was like, man, fuck, man. I don't want to stay in here, man. I ain't staying in here. He came out and told the CO straight up, I ain't staying in here, man. Dude was like, yo, I just got in here. Tall dude was like, yo, I just got in here. Oscar was, man, I don't give a fuck. I want to get out of here. I want to move me to another cell. Move me, matter of fact, cell 11 open. Move me to cell 11. I don't want no roommate right now. Let me talk to the lieutenant. What a unit manager at? Let me talk to some damn body. They was like, he downstairs in his office. Oscar dipped. Oscar went to go holler at the unit manager, y'all. So boom, he come back from hollering at the unit manager. He come back upstairs with the damn unit manager. You hear me? I told y'all, the people that usually mess with homosexuals and the homosexuals, no offense against y'all, man. Y'all be having clout. Y'all be having the juice with the authority, man. Like, I'm not saying y'all ratting or telling. I'm not saying that. Some of y'all might. But at the end of the day, everybody that been in prison already know these people got juice. They do extra favors for these people. This man come back upstairs with the damn unit manager. The unit manager walked him right to his cell, went to the booth, told the CO what to do, told Oscar to move his ass in cell 11. Oscar went up in the empty cell 11. That shit was empty. He go in cell 11. The tall dude stayed in the jump. He said, good thing he got out there with the tall dude. Tall dude go outside, play basketball, sweaty as a bitch, come back, don't get no shower. He was an Ike invade, which we call a Viking in pig Latin, man. That's what he was, man. And he was one of those guys in the pod. So Oscar slid. Oscar got the hell out of there, man. Oscar got the hell out of there. He's in cell 11 now. So Oscar's trying to deal with everything that's going on. He's being regular in the pod. I stopped paying his ass no mind. I told y'all the only thing we had is when he walked past me, and my shit go off. That's the only thing we had. Like, it was a couple in there any damn way. I'm new in the damn pod myself. I'm like 2 months in. I'm new in the damn pod. So it was a lot of that going on, man. Oscar was just one of those ones that stuck out, and this what was going on with his life. So, boom. Next thing you know, y'all, goddamn, it was a dude, man. And this dude, I'm not going to say his name either, man, because this is the victim right here, y'all. I'm not going to say his name, man. But we're going to call this guy Yellow right here, man. This is going to be his name. We're going to call this man Yellow, man. But Yellow was a dude that I was around when I was in 4D. I was around him in 4D, and I was around him when I was in the hole before. Yellow was a dude, he will give you the impression of he might be kind of crazy, but he's not crazy. But he might be kind of crazy. Took some medicine. You know what I mean? I don't know what medicine he took. I can't remember. I didn't even know the name. I know he used to take damn medicine. And the reason why I say he was crazy, because his character was, we used to call this man the Pink Panther. And I know that sounds fruity, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I didn't give him the nickname, but everybody called him the Pink Panther. He was a light-skinned dude. He was bald-headed, you know what I mean? Already. He was a young dude that was bald-headed, which was weird. I give him like 28, but he was already bald-headed. But he was just somebody that didn't belong in prison, like a lot of people already. It was a lot of people that didn't belong in prison, including my damn self, man. But you can tell that Yellow was one of these people because he kind of like, you know, like he was cool and he didn't stand down to nobody for real, but he was a coward. Like, and that's why I think they nicknamed him the Pink Panther slightly. I don't know if that makes sense. Or maybe they named him the Pink Panther because he was light skinned. I don't know. Don't give me the lie, man. But I'm thinking they did that because he was a coward. Was the Pink Panther a coward? I don't know. But the man was a coward. You know what I mean? And I say that proudly because I have seen this man, like, when I was in 4D with him, he'd get into it with a dude from Richmond. The dude from Richmond straight screamed on him, smacked the hell out of him in front of the whole pod. Goddamn, next thing you know, the nigga Yellow goddamn run. He take off after dude smacked him. Dude thought he was going to fight him. So dude square off with him. When he square off with Yellow take off and run. The CO see the shit, goddamn, he run back there on Yellow. They get the rumbling. Yellow trying to fight, but he beating Yellow ass. They go to the hole. They go to the hole. So Yellow would do dumb shit and then go to the hole. But like, I'll say as the couple years that went by, he's kind of like bringing himself back in, you know what I mean? But he was still kind of slightly dumb and green. Like, you know what I mean? For his age, he was just burnt the hell out, you ask me, man. I think that's what it was, man. So Yellow, man, Yellow was just one of those dudes, man, that like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody had to kind of like watch after him. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say he was that dumb as shit, you know what I mean? Because he was moving around. He know how to gamble, he know how to bar shit, he know how to do everything. But every time I've been around him, it's always been an incident. He get into it with a nigga in the hole. Dude told him in the hole, if I ever see you in population, I'm gonna beat the shit out you. Now, I don't know if he ever ran into this dude, but every time I'm around him, it's always a confrontation, man. So next thing you know, I look up, they bringing Yellow into the pod. Yellow coming into the pod. When Yellow come into the pod, Yellow moving in cell 13, which was a Oscar old cell. He's moving in there with the Viking, the big bald-headed dude, the Viking, man, the big ass beard, nigga, beard, big as hell, nigga, like a Viking. That's where he was stinky, musty dude. That's what he's moving in the room with. The word is already out there. The man's musty, his breath is shitty. Everybody's talking about this guy. That's why Oscar got the hell out there. They straight move Yellow in the jank. Yellow in there with the dude. him and Yellow acting like they getting along. Yellow crazy as a bitch. He probably can get along with any damn body. He probably didn't even care that the man stink. He probably didn't even care that the man hygiene was messed up. He probably didn't even care about none of these things. But for the most part, he was in there, man. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on. Because even though I done been in little places with Yellow, I still didn't deal with him like that. I didn't deal with him like that, man. But all I know is, goddamn, Yellow goddamn must have did something to the tall Viking dude. Because when he did something to the tall Viking dude, all we saw was the tall Viking dude goddamn come out one day and he started talking to this one dude he be talking to. This one dude that be in the party, he be talking to him. And the next thing you know, he went to the booth and he got some paperwork. I guess it was a request form. He started writing a request form. Then he pulled up on Yellow, goddamn, trying to get the paper to Yellow. Yellow smacked the paper out of his hand. He trying to grab Yellow. Yellow backed up like, man, stop. He trying to run again. Dude was like, nah, I'll kill you. The big tall dude ran up on him. Niggas like, yo, chill. He was like, man, this nigga gotta get the fuck out my room. Niggas gotta get the fuck out my room. Niggas like, what the fuck Yellow do? He was like, man, this motherfucker in the damn way, man. I can't deal with this nigga in the damn room. He talk too much. I wake up, this nigga talking to me in my goddamn sleep. I'm asleep, this nigga talking to me. I told this nigga stop talking to me. He just talk too goddamn much. So I'm like, damn, this nigga Yellow doing dumb shit like this. Yellow wild as a bit. What is Yellow doing? You know what I mean? So Yellow looking like he ain't did shit. You know what I mean? He goddamn looking like he ready for whatever. He ain't did shit. Even if he gotta take an ass whooping. You know what I mean? That's how Yellow looking. So the CEO coming to jump. So the dude tell the CEO, you know what I mean? The big nigga tell the CEO, he tell the CEO, I gotta get this nigga out. Goddamn, CEO come back with the sergeant. Sergeant come out in the pod. They holler at the sergeant. Sergeant like, all right, look, goddamn, the only cell that we got open is cell 11. You know what I mean? Goddamn, you wanna move in there? So goddamn, Yellow was like, he didn't know Oscar. You know what I mean? Yellow didn't know Oscar. Like, I only met the dude Oscar when I came to the pod. That's the only way I saw him ever. You know what I mean? But Yellow didn't know these things that the man was. He didn't know these things, you know what I mean? And Yellow is kind of goddamn dumb as a bitch anyway, man. But still though, man, like, this is one of the moments he has to like wake the hell up. You know what I mean? He has to wake the hell up, man. So the CEO was like, look, I'm gonna get him out of here, man. Just give me a couple days, man, because I don't want to make the wrong move and the shit fall on me. So just give me a couple days, goddamn, I'm gonna put it together. The big dude was like, he thought about it. He was like, he thought, all right, that's cool, y'all. So he deal with Yellow. So when Yellow come out in the pod, I look up, I see like 4 dudes talking to him. One dude was from Richmond, other 3 dudes was from Norfolk. They talking to him. They tell Yellow off top, hey, look, don't move in cell 11. Goddamn, he was in the cell with the homosexual. He was in your old cell. He moved in cell 11. Know what I mean? Goddamn, don't move in the cell with that nigga, man. That nigga was fucking with them boys. Niggas giving it to him. I'm like, yeah, damn right. You know what I mean? I never really say nothing to Yellow. He knew me, but I'm like, yo, don't do it. Don't fucking do it, you know what I mean? He was like, man, shit, I don't want to be in there. Yellow was like, I don't want to be in there with the big dude. Goddamn, he don't want me in there. I'm going to get the fuck out of there. I can go in any cell. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the hell is Yellow doing, man? So Yellow goddamn, he go say something to Oscar, you know what I mean? He see Oscar out in the party. He pull up on Oscar. He like, yo, he talking to him. We don't know what he's saying. You know what I mean? Goddamn, the dude that's standing by Oscar, it was Oscar homeboy standing by him while they having a conversation. I guess the dude was telling him like, man, you don't want to move in here, man. Don't move in the cell, man. You know what I mean? So Oscar telling him too, like, no, don't move in here. Don't move in here. He like, man, I just want to get out of there and I like this pod. I want to stay in the pod. I want to stay over here. I want to Niggas like, yo, don't move over here, man. You know what I mean? That nigga was like, man, I'm moving, man. I'm the sergeant, man. Can I come in the room, man, or not? You know what I mean? I don't want to stay in there with him. So the dude, Oscar was like, I just seen him go like this. The whole time my shit was like, that's what my shit was doing. Because I already knew this asshole was making a mistake. I seen several people make mistakes, y'all. I can give y'all these stories where y'all can see how easy it is to make a damn mistake. I knew he was making a mistake. Y'all, I knew it the whole time. That's my word. I knew he was making a mistake. He's a dumbass nigga, y'all. So boom. Goddamn. Sergeant coming to jump. They talk to the sergeant. Sergeant like, oh, all right. Sergeant move him in that jank. Now, y'all. So I had to get used to having Oscar under me on my vent now. Pause. Now, I told y'all the 4 cells share a vent. I'm in cell 33. It's 33, 34, Cell 12 under us, cell 11 next to cell 12. Us 4 cells, we can hear and talk to each other easily. Like you can't even talk loud or do shit loud because you can just listen. You can go, if you really want to listen, you just go stand on your damn toilet and listen to the vent. And it sounds like you can hear every goddamn thing clear. That's how those vents are connected. You can hear everything. So I had to get used to hearing goddamn this nigga goddamn Oscar playing all these oldie but goodie slow jams because his boy done left and got transferred. Since he moved over there, man, where he was at, man, from cell 13, man, it's my word every night. This man was playing on surround sound loud as a bitch, Luther Vandross, Keith Sweat, make it last forever. He was playing shit like that ever. He was playing all that shit. Nothing. I'm like, man, this nigga wild as we'll be in the bed like 11:30 at night. This nigga got the joke, but you know he dolo. He got the music loud as a bitch, so I had to get used to that. He's on our damn vent, man. So now, dumbass has decided to move in. Sergeant said, when I come back, make the move. Boom. Sergeant made the move. He moved in the cell with the dude. He's in the cell with the dude now, man. So I'll say for the first 2 nights, everything went smooth. Everything went smooth, man. So now I can see like a predator gonna play it out smooth. Like a predator ain't gonna overreact, overplay his card, overdo nothing. Sometimes they might, but like I looked at Oscar like I didn't like that move because I know goddamn Yellow kind of slow as a bitch. You know what I mean? But I know he playing it out like a real predator. Nigga Oscar, he being a real predator about it. The way he playing this shit out. So for like the first couple days, you would hear them down there. They'll be playing checkers, chess. They be playing all that shit because you can hear the jump. Then you'll hear them smacking dominoes. You'll hear them talking shit back and forth about that. That's all Yellow wanted to do. Yellow was just friendly as shit, man. He wasn't nobody that'll hurt you. He wasn't nothing like that. He wasn't none of these people. But Oscar was different, man. And I really feel like Oscar was already a predator before this. He just ended up getting booed up. And it happens like that. Like a predator will go on his predator spree. And then he'll end up meeting a homosexual that he really liked. Then, you know what I mean? They'll get booed up and move in the room together. And then he'll put all his predator instincts to the side for the time being. Just for the time being, man. But sometimes for a predator, sometimes shit just fall in your lap. Pause. And Yellow fell in his damn lap, y'all. Literally, man. Because the man just volunteered to come in the room with a damn predator. After everybody told him don't move in the room. Y'all think this is the first time somebody said they was going to move in the room with a predator and people warned him and he still moved in the room? He still moved in the damn room, man. It's my word. The man moved in the room. I can remember one night, y'all. This is my word. It's probably like 11:30 at night. I'm watching TV. I put my headphones in. I'm watching Heat. I'll never forget this. I'm watching the movie Heat. Y'all remember the movie Heat? Robert De Niro. I'm watching that. The end part, the gun scene when they rob the bank and they come out that bitch. I got the headphones on. I got CO dubs in my TV. I want to hear, guns loud as a bitch in my ear. I'm like, damn, gun scene crazy. I'm watching that shit. I done seen that movie 100 times. My roommate jump off the bed. I see him jump off the bed. That nigga got down, went to the toilet. I thought he was about to piss. That nigga climbed on the toilet a little bit and put his ear to the joint. That nigga got down, looked at me. I was like, man, what the fuck you doing, bro? He was like, yo, come let's see this shit. I was like, what? I get up. I hear, come on, man. You know what time it is, man. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, who was that? That's the nigga Oscar. He was like, yeah, nigga Yellow was like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't like that. I ain't like that, man. I don't do that shit, man. I don't do that shit, man. Come on, man. Put your pants back on, man. Niggas was like, oh, shit. The dude, Fonzo, that sleep next door, that's Fonzo was like, yo, what the fuck, man? Told that dumbass nigga. Fonzo was like, man, I'm hitting the button right now, man. I'm hitting the button right now. His roommate was like, nah, bro, you ain't got nothing to do with that shit, bro. Stay out of that shit. Stay out of that shit. That nigga dumb as a bitch. That nigga want that shit, man. I was like, yo, that's messed up because bro kind of slow. But I won't hitting no damn button, y'all. I ain't give a damn what y'all say. I'm not saving nobody by hitting no damn button. Fonzo was tripping. I hear the lady come on his intercom. What you need? He was like, oh, my bad. She was like, all right. She hung up. Goddamn. Niggas kept on listening. Goddamn. Nigga was like, yo, come on, man. You know what time it is? Goddamn. Nigga Yellow was like, man, come on, man. I ain't like that, man. I don't want to do that shit, man. You heard a noise like this. I don't know what it was. It sounded like that's what it sounded like. You know, like when you hit a nigga in the chest hard, that's what it sounded like nigga was like, we heard that. Nigga was like, shit. And they got quiet. Then he was like, man, come on, man. And nigga was like, man, come on, man. Oscar was like, come on, man. Goddamn, you know what time it is, man. He said, we either fighting or we fucking. Pause, much, y'all. I hate to hit y'all with this explicit this talk, man, but I'm telling y'all, this is what this man said. I heard this shit with my own ears. This man told Yellow, we either fighting or we effing. Y'all know how crazy that sound, man. Y'all want to come to prison and deal with this maniac shit. I just hear a nigga through the vent saying we either fighting or we effing. He gave the man the ultimate ultimatum. We either fighting or we effing, man. Goddamn, next thing you know, you hear that noise again. Ooh. Then it got quiet. And then it just was quiet as a bitch. It was quiet as hell. It was quiet as a bitch. And he was like, oh shit. What the fuck? Goddamn, next thing you know, next day come. Niggas pulled up, the nigga Fonzo pulled up on Yellow. Yellow come out. He looking regular. You know what I mean? He looking regular and shit. He like, what the fuck happened to you? He like, man, we was like, man, we heard that shit last night. He was like, yeah, I'm all right, man. He different now. He goddamn violated that nigga back to goddamn sense. Now, I hate to say that, and I ain't trying to be funny saying that, but it's like he was serious. Like, he was like a serious dude now. Like, he was like, I'm good. Nothing, I'm good. Next thing you know, we go to breakfast. While we walking to breakfast, everything normal, everything was good. I seen Yellow. I ain't seen Yellow if he talked to the police. I ain't seen none of these things. I ain't see it. Goddamn, everything was straight. We come back in, he locked back down with the predator like everything was normal. He locked back down like everything was normal. This is my word, y'all. We go to lunch. Goddamn, we go to lunch and shit. We walking. As we walking, goddamn, the CO, nigga seen me. That nigga was like, you. I was like, me? He was like, yeah, stand right here. I was like, stand right here. We walking this, all this, walking the child. Like, for what? He was like, give me your ID. I'm like, give me your ID for what? Give you shit. I ain't do shit. The fuck you talking about? He was like, stand right here. Then the lieutenant came out to watch office. He was like, y'all stand right here. And then he looked. He saw my roommate. He was like, you stand right here too. Then he looked at Fonzo. He said, you get over here too. He stopped Fonzo. And then I looked up. I seen the dudes from cell 12 down there too. You know what I mean? So they basically grabbed everybody from our vent. Y'all. That's my word. They grabbed everybody that connected from 33 to 34 to cell 12 to cell 11. They grabbed that whole 4 set with the 3 cells. You know what I mean? So we looking. We don't see Yellow and his roommate. You know what I mean? That's the only connection this can be. You know what I mean? So we standing right there. So they like, y'all going to watch office. Shit. Goddamn, watch office dude was like, oh, y'all step back out one at a time. Goddamn. He called the dude Fonzo in there first. The one that hit the button. He called him in there first. He started talking to Fonzo. Goddamn, he talking to him. You know what I mean? You seen Fonzo come out the jump. Fonzo, he like, shook his head, kept it moving. He go back to the building. They was like, look, we'll bring y'all trays to the pod. They brought me in the jump. I go in the jump. And he was like, White, what happened last night, White? I was like, what? Fuck you mean what happened? He was like, the lady in the booth said the dude next door to y'all hit the intercom, and then he thought the intercom was off because he told her he ain't want nothing, but she ain't cut it off. See, that's what they can do up there too. Now, you can hit the niggas on Lawrenceville, take toilet paper, stickers, everything. Clog that motherfucker. If they want to ever speak to that shit, they got to take all that shit off, then talk. Other than that, clog the goddamn intercom up because they can come on secretly and you never know. And the lady acting like she buzzed off, but didn't buzz off. She hear us all in the bit talking, how dude getting violated. So we didn't know this had anything to do with what happened. You know what I mean? We didn't even know that the nigga got violated. We heard something was going on. We thinking he might got violated, but we didn't think all this was having something to do with that. So I went in there and I finally heard what happened. White, the lady, and he gave me the count, and I was like, yo, goddamn, I was half asleep, man. I was watching Heat. Goddamn, I dozed off. I was like, yo, I went to sleep watching Heat. My roommate woke me up. I didn't know what the hell was going on. He was like, White, you know what the hell happened, man. He was like, man, that boy went in there. He's like, man, that boy came and told, man, and his people's got down calling up here and every damn thing. I'm saying in my head, like, for real, man, like, he told, like, I was like, man, look, what happened, though? He was like, man, what you mean what happened, man? He was like, he called Oscar last night. He was like, man, that man got down. Man, that man violated that man last night, man. I was like, he violated him? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, right now, he called Yellow last night. He's like, right now, he's in the hole. And he was like, Oscar's in the hole, too. So I didn't even notice that they already grabbed Oscar, dumbass. They was like, he's in the hole. So I'm like, man, I don't know shit. LT. You know what I mean? He was like, all right, go back to the building. I'll bring you a tray. You know what I mean? He called my roommate there. My roommate gave him the same rundown. So we all get back to the jump. Nigga was like, yo, you hear that shit, nigga? Goddamn, nigga Oscar, goddamn, really violated the nigga the other night. Niggas were like, yeah, man, we told the nigga don't move in the cell with the nigga, man. The nigga told him his damn self don't move in the cell with him, man. What the hell he was thinking, man? Oscar scared ass couldn't even fight back, man. Niggas mad as a bitch, but I'm telling niggas like, yo, like this prison, man, like niggas gotta make their own decisions. This shit is scary right here, man. Like the wrong move had your ass late. I was like, but Oscar ass finna be late. Oscar finna be late, y'all, because this shit right here is fucked up. This is my word, man. Oscar caught a assault charge. A sex assault charge. This is my word again. That nigga, a sexual assault charge, man. For violating goddamn Yella, man. For violating Yella, man. This is my word. I'll say probably about 3 weeks later. 2-3 weeks, probably 3 weeks. About 3 weeks later. Niggas like, we look. This nigga Yella coming back in the pod. He got a beard. He done wolfed out. We ain't seen him about a month. Nigga come back to the pod. Now, usually dudes be ashamed after this situation, after he was one of the first people I seen come back and live in penitentiary population after being violated in the same prison. Now, I never seen this before. This man came back to the pod. He came back to the damn pod. Word, they brought him back to the damn pod. Not in the same cell, but he came back to the pod. He comes in the pod. As soon as he comes in the pod, he's back on that serious Yella now. He's not on the little fun, having fun, running around, getting his ass kicked, being dumb as hell. That look like that's gone. That look like that's gone right there. He's more serious, it's the point. Like, that's what it looks like to me. So he sits down, everybody rush him at the table. Oh, what happened? So I walk up there, and I'm listening. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck? That nigga's like, yo, man, tell us what the fuck that nigga did, man. Nigga Yella was like, man, I couldn't fight him, man. He gave me an ultimatum, man. He was like, he gave me an ultimatum. He was like, yeah, we heard that shit, man. He was like, yeah, he told me we either fighting or we fucking. I was like, oh, just to hear that again from the victim. It was wild. That shit was wild hearing that from the victim, man. Yella was like, yeah, man. He was like, I couldn't fight him. You know what I mean? So niggas was like, damn, you just gave your cheeks up. Like, damn, nigga, like, yo, chill, bro. Nigga like, nah, that's real, bro. You just gave your cheeks up because the man said it was fight or you effing. He was like, I know I couldn't beat him. Nobody was gonna save me that night. Niggas was like, man, one dude was like, man, you dumb as shit. Man. Niggas were like, yo, my roommate was like, yo, what was that noise we heard, bro? He was like, man, when I was resisting, I told him I didn't want to do nothing, man. He said, man, he kept punching me in my chest. You know what I mean? He was like, he kept punching me in my chest. He was like, I was like, oh, that's that noise. He was caving that nigga chest in, man. I was like, damn, man. I was like, that shit, wow, man. He was like, yo, why you come back on the compound, though? He was like, man, I ain't want to sit in the hole. He was like, I didn't want to sit in the hole, man. I just can't do whole time. And he was like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing wrong, man. Yeah, he got me, man. I learned my lesson. I'm like, I can't move in the cell. And like, you know, I'm scarred for life behind this. But like, you know, like, if I ever see him again, man, I'm gonna kill him. And I'm like, yeah, you can kill his ass, Yella. You should have tried to kill his ass before you told. But he had his reasons for telling, man. You get violated like that. You know what I mean? If a man tell you the ultimatum is that we fighting the effing, I'm fighting, goddammit. He ain't even gonna get the effing out before I goddamn put this goddamn fist in his goddamn mouth, man. It was me. So Yella dealt with it, man. Yella dealt with the situation, man. Yella dealt with being in that situation, man. I'll say probably like 2 years later before I got transferred. This was 2 years later. I'm thinking it was 3 years later. This was in the end of 06. But I can remember, man, seeing Yella, man. The next time I seen Yella, Yella had red hot balls around his lips. And Yella was acting like a girl, man. And I don't know if he left and came back. Because I never started seeing him. Like, once I left out of 4B and I started doing my 3D bids, like, I never seen this man again. I never seen him no more like that until I bumped into him again when I went to 2 building before I get transferred to Lawrenceville. And I seen he was in 2A with the old heads, man. And this man is turned into a full-fledged boy. Now, things like this happen, y'all. It's scary, man. Dudes will flip you and turn you out, man. It'd be like making breakfast to them, man. Something simple, man, if you don't be on point, man. These predators are in there lurking, man. And this is what happened to Yella, y'all. It's a scary story, but this is what happened to Yella, man. He gave him the crazy ultimatum, man. And I'll never forget that ultimatum. Pause. That shit was scary, man. That shit was so scary to hear, man, because prison is a scary place, man. But Yella turned into a homosexual, man. I guess, you know, after going through that tragic experience, you know what I mean? He can never get back to his full self, man, which is sad. And I'm sorry that happened to him, man, but it's prison, y'all. And it's a place you don't want to come, man. And that's the end of the damn story, y'all. y'all already know the count, man. Like, I really need y'all to stay the hell out the way, man. I'm not joking, man, because this stuff right here can really happen to you. Not everybody, but it can happen to people that watch this video, man, that are not strong enough to fight predators off, man. These predators are in there lurking and they're waiting on anybody to come in that's weak. I'm telling y'all, man, stay out the way for we don't got to go through this, y'all. Let's just stay out here and mind our business, man, and live a great life, man, because we don't want to have to go in there, man. Y'all think predators is going to ever get expired? No. They're going to be in there forever, and you're going to have to deal with these people, man. Trust me on that, man. So let's keep our nose clean, man. Let's stay legit, y'all, and let's just stay out the way, y'all. Let's stay out the way, man. I'm going to have this on my website soon, too, man. All colors, man. This right here and the white and black one going to be up there first, man. But I got white and yellow, white and green, whatever colors y'all need. Email me, man. I got y'all, man. I got some new merch coming y'all way, man. I appreciate everybody that supported in the beginning, man. But new merch coming soon, man. Y'all show me some love, man. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all watching, man. And this is a bonus banger right here. So y'all know what I need y'all to do with this junk right here, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to this junk, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. I love y'all to death, man. Y'all be easy, man. And make sure y'all stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.